Fox is this?
Star Fox.
I saw the Star Fox logo. What the fuck was that? Sonic?
Oh my goodness, Star Fox. Star Fox Riders.
I saw the Star Fox logo in the corner of the damn screen. It was in red, green, and blue, and then it turned into Sonic Team. The fuck was that?
Wolf O'Donnell.
Okay, so welcome back, everybody. I'm just gonna do the quick story mode. It's nothing too long. I just figured we had a good conversation. And Reggie joined in later. Why not? Oh, the fireworks!
Yeah, that's been going on.
Yeah. Okay. So conversation-wise, we were talking about Adventure Time. Jose, take the floor. You're going off with Adventure Time.
Adventure Time. At first, I thought it was a garbage-ass show. I thought about it for a while, and I was just like, I can't believe this drug addict made this show. But then it's actually deep, really good. 10 out of 10. Well, fucking watch again.
You really liked that deep, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did. I love the real deep.
The start, I don't really know why I just stopped watching it. Maybe it was.
I even got HBO Max for it.
Just to watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show, I liked how dark. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's another thing I haven't seen in years. 93 hours put into my game data. Look at that. All 100 missions cleared. All 53 gears, and was last updated on 5/16. Wow, that's the last time I touched this. The save data was 5/16.
2010.
5/16/2010. Yeah.
5 years ago.
I wonder why I touched that game. Probably for a start game. Yeah, delete game data. Never. Do you want to reformat your disk? That's always I remember doing that one time early on and losing my mind when I lost all my data. Anyway, so yeah, my opinion.
Yeah, that's what reformatting does.
As a young kid, you don't know that. Anyway, as we watch this amazing Gumpy Sonic talking to Gumpy Tails and Knuckles, I will tell you Adventure Time was a similar situation. I did not like it at first, and then when I was forced to watch it, I realized it was pretty good. And then I stopped watching it for years, and then people told me, hey, the series is going to end. There's this big, epic conclusion that's going to happen. I didn't watch it. Explodes told me what happened.
And then I showed you.
Yeah. And he told me what happened at the end. I was like, okay. I'm glad I didn't get attached to the series. And then I just kind of forgot about it.
Improv.
Huh?
They improv that.
Yeah, they improv.
Animators.
Yeah, they improv that big time. I know. I remember reading about that and all the controversy that came from that. Similar to kind of, well, probably worse controversy that came from that because it was more blatant than they did with Korra. Because it seemed to be like during that point in time, everyone was trying to go ahead and have women kissing each other.
So no, they didn't actually kiss each other.
So, actually, believe it or not, HBO right now is releasing episodes from the creator.
Yeah.
To give that to actually give it a finale that people wanted.
People wanted it as in the fans, or what the original creator's intent was?
No, what he basically intended.
So the networks bogged things down, is what he's trying to say.
Pretty much what happened was Cartoon Network was just like, look, we're ending the series, end it as quickly as possible. And so that's why the ending that you guys saw, felt rushed, but, felt like something like Adventure Time, how it would end. But now with HBO backing up Adventure Time, the creator himself has finally, gave that finale that you wanted, those emotional moments.
Oh no, Sonic is on the ground. It's not like he can run fast enough to catch up at Sonic's speed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, no. No, but that was basically it. It's HBO finally, gave Adventure Time that ending we wanted and that we needed.
No, if you like the show, you liked it. I can't really take it away from you on that. And it's that same Sonic Heroes render. I just realized it. They have the Sonic Heroes render on the right. The image that every kid during that era would just keep spamming is that Sonic Heroes render, of him pointing his fingers at you.
Well, are you ready? Because now we're talking about how good Teen Titans Go is.
Oh, Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go is shit.
Oh, you entered the
It is
wrong
not-
Discord. You entered the wrong Discord.
It is not funny. And it should not exist.
It's a 10 out of 10 best fucking show out there.
It's a masterpiece.
You're entitled to your own opinion. My opinion is that it's garbage. Not exist.
Objectively speaking, you are wrong in thinking that.
People who talk positive
Why?
about
Because
Teen
it's
Titans Go find
successful?
their kneecaps
No, I'm talking to
broken.
Jose.
People who talk about Teen Titans Go positively find their kneecaps broken, specifically
Well-
by a steel pipe.
If you guys haven't watched the movie,
Oh, you're talking about
It
the
actually-
Teen Titans crossover? where-
No, I am not. I am not watching them drag down a good part of the good part of their existence.
no.
Fuck
So there was an actual movie. I think it was like Teen Titans Go makes a movie.
Go,
It was one that
Oh,
came
the
out in theater.
theatrical release. The theatrical release.
Yeah.
I am not supporting any of this garbage. So no, I have not seen it.
Okay. So the reason why I'm saying it is because they explain why Teen Titans Go exists at the very end.
I know why Teen Titans Go exists.
Wait, that's new to me. What's the reason? What was the, I didn't know about that. What
So
happened?
you remember the villain that controlled television?
Oh, Control Freak.
Wait, are you saying that's what?
Yeah.
That's the in-universe reason
Oh, I
why
thought you were
Teen
talking about,
Titans
like,
Go
legit.
exists?
Like legit
So
reason
what-
for the creators.
No, so what? Oh no, with the creators, it's actually the main reason why they canceled the 6th season was because Aqualad, the guy.
Yeah, they
Aqualad.
didn't have the rights for like all the characters or whatever, right?
No, it's because he wanted more money in his contract, and the entire 6th season was actually going to be based on his story.
The fuck?
Really?
And so basically, what happened was they were trying to come into terms with the contract with Aqualad, the voice actor for Aqualad. But I guess the Aqualad guy got really greedy, or maybe they were trying to undersell him. They don't really explain it that much,
Okay.
and that's why they were like, okay, well, we're just scrapping the entire series then.
Is that why they kept beating up Aqualad in Go?
Yeah, that's why
Oh,
they kept
wow.
showing. That's why they kept showing him up during the 5th season a lot, because the entire sixth season was going to be him.
No, I mean like in Go, they kept.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't. They keep beating him up.
Yeah. So
Okay,
in the Teen Titans Go in universe, the reason why is that Control Man captured
Control
the Teen Titans.
Freak.
Control Freak captured them, tossed them into TV Land, and then basically make Teen Titans Go as a way to kind of just fuck with them.
Even though there's already been 2 episodes where he and the Titans fight. One of them being, them actually going into the TV world essentially to fight him. So why they wanted to rehash that explanation as to why this shitty show exists?
Pretty much what ended up
That
happening
wasn't a
was
movie. That was an actual TV episode.
no, it was part of the ending of the movie, because at the ending of the movie it actually shows the actual Teen Titans go, "Can you guys hear us? We're still here. Help us," and that's how it ends.
I thought that was just
don't
to
think
tease the collaboration thing between Teen Titans Go and the original Teen Titans.
No, that was them supposedly in universe trying to escape from Teen Titans Go.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that explanation doesn't work for me. It's still stupid.
I doubt.
It is what it is.
I doubt it's what
Like
they
I
did.
feel like that's more of a cop out explanation to try and appease fans that were mad about the original Teen Titans not existing anymore.
I'm more upset that they actually decided to bring the Teen Titans to retirement just to go make fun of them.
Yeah, they should have just left it dead.
I mean, like one of the shows that I love watching right now have been Young Justice.
Young Justice is actually good, though. You know why?
No,
Because it's written well.
No, third season was garbage.
I have not seen it because I don't have the fucking DC streaming service.
If you got HBO Max,
I've been meaning to try and find a way to watch those.
Get your free trial from HBO. All the DC shows have been bought off. No, all the DC shows were bought off by HBO.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
does my brother have HBO?
Doesn't exist anymore? Hooray!
I don't remember if anybody has HBO, so I don't know if I'll be able to watch it.
But I will tell you this now.
Do not spoil anything.
No. I'm not spoiling. I'm just saying third season is garbage.
I've heard it's not good, but it's still Greg Weisman. I will watch that. Plus,
I'm sorry. Second season was also garbage.
Second season wasn't all that great. No, I will admit that it's not the best.
The first season was amazing.
Though. First season was really good. Yeah, first season was great.
No, the first season I can't believe it didn't continue off the first season.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I didn't like either, and the fact that there was a tie-in game that was shit that was actually important and relevant to certain events between seasons. That was really stupid.
Oh yeah, no, that got me so fucking angry.
Yeah, me too. I actually looked up the game on YouTube just to see
the playthrough.
It turns out the only important information from that was just how Tula died.
Yeah, that was it. And
then setting up the whole Aqualad becomes a mole. Yeah,
agent for the
light.
For the light. I know. Yeah. I mean,
I was like, that was the only important part, and that was in the last 10 minutes of that game.
And I'll be honest with you. The one thing I didn't like about the time skip too is that they don't explain if Joker is the one who killed the second Robin.
That's not even important, though.
No, for me it's important because for me it was just kind of like, okay, then so we have Dick Grayson who stopped being Robin.
Now Nightwing.
Became Nightwing.
No, that's what I'm saying. The third Robin, Robin.
And so for me, I was just like, what happened to the second one? Did the team even get to meet him? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, I feel like that's just an interesting background detail. Like, I don't think it was important.
It's a major plot that's coming up in season 4.
What?
Yes.
Did I not tell you to not spoil?
I did not spoil. I did not spoil it. There's nothing to spoil.
You just told me something that's about to happen.
No, because it's been all over the goddamn news.
I am not following any information about it because I have not seen it, nor have I accessed.
No, because it's coming from season 2. There's a plot.
You're talking about something from season 4. I have not seen season 3.
Season 4 is not even out.
Well, you're still talking about stuff that's leading into it. Fuck.
Because it's from season 2. If you watch season 2, then you know.
You pointing out something from something else that's going to lead into something. It's a spoiler.
Well, one thing with Reggie is that he does not. He lives under a rock, so he doesn't see what goes on.
I literally told you before you said anything. Don't spoil it.
When it gets like this, you can't say anything edgewise, so best just to give up.
Yeah. So.
I told you not to spoil it, and you're trying to fucking spoil it by talking about something that apparently is leading to something.
Well, it's the same thing like the fucking game. Who the fuck knew Tula was gonna die at season 2?
Guys.
It was not even a fucking character in season 4. She was a character in season 1, never mind. But that game is not.
We know to respect Reggie's
actually not important.
Okay, let's talk about something we all actually watched. Loki. How about that? I know all of us watched that, right, Reggie? You watched the current episode, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about that then.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it? All right, let's not talk about that then.
Oh, okay. Explodes.
Rip.
But
Do you care about that show?
you should experience it on his own.
I want to. But
Okay.
I don't even know which streaming service it's on. But yeah.
I don't know. I
Disney
couldn't get
Plus
into the Winter and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I couldn't get into it.
I thought that was actually pretty decent.
I'm
Like
gonna
it
say I
actually,
watched it all. It
surprised me.
just doesn't do it for me on a rewatch. It's not one and done for me.
Nah. It's more like it. Like the action was okay. The drama was like, yeah, it was like okay. I see what the crux of the what's the word? No, I can't find the word for it right now. But the theming or whatever, the narrative through line that they had going, like
The undertone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like all of that, I actually really liked that. I feel like it, and also like it really added some depth to characters that I gave no shits about.
Well,
And
that's
and it didn't make them like, it didn't leave them boring. So
I mean, that's how I feel like with WandaVision.
well, Wanda was already an interesting character. She was just underutilized. Falcon and Winter Soldier, Bucky and Sam, those were just like practically nothing characters that were just there. Like Bucky has some meaning to us because of the first Captain America movie, but like beyond that, I was like, okay,
What about
so he's
Winter Soldier?
brainwashed. Okay,
Well,
and
you
Sam's
know,
like, who the fuck gave a shit about Sam? Who cares about Falcon? This show made me actually like these characters.
He's literally a throwaway character.
my opinion changed nothing from both of them. I'll be honest.
Okay,
The
that's
only
fair.
because for me, it was just like Bucky was getting over his his Winter Soldier persona, and it was just
Right.
Sam accepting the fact that he was just gonna have to be Captain America. And I'm just here
Right,
like,
which
I'm fine with it, but at the same time, it's like if you watch any of the animated, Avengers show, they do a better job covering that.
I haven't watched much of any of the animated stuff like in the last decade.
It's
And
free
now
on
they got
YouTube.
Screechers out there too. That's nice.
There's
Oh, I need to close my window.
shows.
It's free on YouTube if you want to watch some of the episodes.
Which one?
All of them, like the Avengers, the cartoon.
Which Avengers cartoon? There's like so many of them.
No, it's basically any of the new one.
Oh, they also.
And what's the new one?
I think it was just called Avengers Initiative. I think it has Kamala Khan on it, or quote Miss Marvel.
Oh, Kamala Khan.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the good one.
Have I heard of that one? I don't know.
hang on. Let me see if I can post a link to their channel because they
Or-
keep popping up the videos for the free
Or
episodes.
just like an image of it to see if I recognize anything.
Yeah, no. Hence for the reason why I'm trying to pull it up.
And I haven't played this game in years, and I still know the track layout.
Cool.
Nobody cares, Mark. We're talking about comic books.
Yeah, because
We just talk about how much of a good character Squirrel Girl is, just for the audacity of her existence.
Wait, what?
We just talk about how great Squirrel Girl is simply by
I want to close my
the
window.
audacity of her existence. You know, the one that
Surprised
just
with the success of
everyone
Squirrel Girl, she doesn't have her own series yet.
who? Kamala Khan?
comics,
Squirrel
but she
Girl.
don't have- She doesn't have. She has her own comics. She just doesn't have her own cartoon. She shares it with Kamala Khan.
No. Almost screwed that up near the end.
I should keep most of the sound out. Oh. Maybe not.
Anywho, well, since we can't talk about Loki real fast, how about that Sonic Riders? Did you guys ever play this back in the day?
Nope.
Nope.
You never
Yeah.
did?
Sonic Riders was a thing until what was it? I think Clement played Zero Gravity on his channel.
Hang on. Where that? Here it is. All right.
At that time, I was mostly watching his videos for the Mega Man Zero games.
This is the one I'm talking about, Reggie.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen some commercials for that, like
Yeah, YouTube
I
has
think
the
a year
episodes-
ago or something.
Yeah, YouTube has a lot of the seasons already free from Marvel himself, and they basically were doing the same thing that the Disney Plus series are doing.
Okay, but it's not actually tied to the MCU, so what's it matter?
No, I'm just saying that's one of the reasons I couldn't really get into the whole the
Fair.
Bucky
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not too engrossed in like all the other side material or like other forms of media from Marvel at the moment because like I just don't really have an interest. Most of them are like all the ones that I did have an interest in. I could like kind of canceled, especially when the fucking all the licensing stuff happened.
Disney bought the cartoons and
the one thing I really hate about Marvel right now is how they did my boy Ultron dirty.
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just watched that like a week ago, and I gotta say, I really dug the. Okay, that's probably an unpopular opinion, but I really dug how he was evil Tony Stark. I liked his mannerisms.
I mean, that was the whole point in that movie is that he was just Tony Stark but evil.
Yeah. They did my boy Ultron dirty.
Why? What's wrong? What is he supposed to really be?
He's supposed to be basically the Skynet Terminator AI.
Basically, yeah.
So
One of the movies that I saw, one of the animated movies I saw way back, I think he was like a creation of Hank Pym.
No,
or
he
something.
is no, in the comics, everything in every media, he's the creation of Hank Pym.
Okay, so that was right. Okay.
Yeah.
A joint effort
They just didn't do that in the MCU because Hank Pym hadn't been
It's
introduced
actually a
yet.
joint effort between Hank, Tony,
Yeah.
and Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, yeah, because like I remember I was like how like this. Well, at least the one that I saw, it was like he had like this purple fucking like energy thing for like most of his face and like something. I don't even remember what was going on. And then he was also like the villain in that the next Avengers animated movie.
When he killed all the Avengers.
Yeah, where he killed all the Avengers, created a fucking dystopian future, and like Tony Stark and Clint Barton and like all the kids of the Avengers were trying to fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons when I saw the Age of Ultron, I was just like, what are you doing? He's not an evil Tony Stark. He's supposed to be Skynet. He's not supposed to die.
Yeah, well, I mean, this was when MCU was still killing pretty much every villain they introduced.
And they're still doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that was the main reason I got mad with that's the main reason I didn't like Far From Home. The whole Mysterio thing.
I mean, there's still the chance that Mysterio might actually be alive. That is possible. Because Mysterio has faked his death in the comics before.
True.
So he might have just been wounded, and then after the events, he just got away.
Oh, so he's like Doom. He has Doom bots.
Well, not that, but like I said, like he was probably wounded, and when he had the chance afterwards, he slipped out.
I'm waiting for the MCU to actually do Victor Von Doom right.
Well, they are going to be
They
doing
will,
Fantastic
because,
Four, so
Hopefully they do it right.
right?
Because Fox owns him.
Like Fantastic Four should not be so hard to make a movie for. Like, come on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. For me, the entire reason that the entire reason for me why the other ones failed was the fact that you make your villains really, really bad. The only one that
Everything in the Fox movies were bad.
no, Spider-Man 2 was not bad.
I meant the Fantastic Four one.
Oh, Fantastic, yeah. No, the Fantastic Four. I mean,
Rise of the Silver Surfer was okay. It was better than the first one for sure.
Yeah,
Casting will never be the same. The casting was perfect at the time.
Yeah, the casting was actually pretty spot on. Like, they look just like their fucking comic counterparts. You can't argue that. Like, holy shit.
No, don't get me wrong. I like Victor Von Doom in the Fox casting one.
Oh, that's not the casting that I was talking about. Like that's the dude from Nip Tuck or whatever, right? But like, talking about like the Fantastic Four themselves were like spot on for casting.
Oh yeah, no, Jessica Alba as Mrs. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's his name as Mr. Fantastic?
Of course, Jessica Alba would be a plus for you. Of course.
I mean, Jessica Alba is always going to be a plus. Like, come on, it's Jessica Alba.
Exactly. And she's a good sport about her doing bad movies too.
Yeah.
And the movie and everything was ruined.
And then like, Human Torch went on to be Captain America.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. I'm going to be in a better movie.
I want to be in
with a better company.
Better movies. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. Alright, it's time for the final level of Sonic's story.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. We're all paying attention to this awesome storytelling. Oh,
dude, the screen is literally minimized for me right now. I could be doing literally anything else right now.
Oh, come on.
I'd still be in this conversation. I'm just not.
I acknowledge the cutscenes when it was needed.
I mean, I was watching some of them, but like...
Literally, all you needed to acknowledge was Sonic not running after Bird Dude when he lost his board, because, oh, it's not like I can run at supersonic speeds.
But you know what? I think we can all come to the same agreement that the MCU has had some questionable casting.
Yeah, I don't agree with some of the casting for the entire Spider-Man lineup, aside from like, well, the supporting cast anyway. I get it on one hand, as it's its own unique take on everything, but like at the same time, being the fact that Spider-Man is literally like my favorite, part of all the Marvel universe, I don't like that, Flash is a weenie baby and fucking and like,
yeah, that one I agree with.
That is the most egregious one. I was like, what is this? Like, oh well, because the world is like the world and times have changed. We still wanted to have that bully for Peter, but we wanted to make it more of an intellectual rival. Like, in what world is Flash Thompson ever going to be an intellectual rival? In what world? Peter Parker is literally about as smart as Reed Richards and Tony Stark and like literally every other genius. He's just poor as fuck.
Yeah.
And don't make Peter Parker super attractive. That defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
That was
and making like Flash Thompson is supposed to be the all-American jock. Like he could be the all-American jock character in that setting, in that exact school. It could be a scholarship. Like the school but like it's not the only thing. Like it's a fucking debate. Okay, well, fucking like
school
there can be a sports club too. Like I don't see why they had to change something like that. Like Why?
Just make Thompson Flash friends with Osborn and have tag.
So that also got Harry Osborn into this universe.
Yeah, that's another weird thing. Granted, I feel like they still might be able to introduce him in a way that's still organic, but like I really don't know what they're like, because they can't not have the rights to those characters, right?
They're borrowing the characters. For fuck's sakes.
Yeah, so
Wait, so
with,
they don't have creative reign over Peter Parker in the
not
MCU?
completely. They have creative freedom, but they need permission to use like
The
pretty much any character that belongs to Spider-Man's roster, from his supporting characters to his friends and family to his villains. All of that they need to borrow from what was it, Sony or Fox?
Sony.
Sony. Okay, Sony.
Yeah.
So they borrowed Spider-Man, they borrowed Aunt May, they borrowed Flash, they borrowed Cindy Moon, they borrowed Mary Jane Watson, technically speaking. They borrowed Ned, because Ned is from the comics, from what I understand.
He is supposed to be the Hobgoblin, I think.
Really?
Is he really?
Yeah, because in the
who?
comics, he's supposed to be the one who takes over Harry Osborn.
He's never become the Green Goblin until like way later, though.
No. So in the earlier comics, like back in the 70s, supposedly
It was really planned for Harry to be the Green Goblin, but then they decided to make it Norman.
Yeah, and Norman is the one who was supposed to end up. And Ned is supposed to, quote unquote, get taken over to become the Hobgoblin.
Okay.
That sounds like some
it's
comic book shenanigans right there.
Yeah, pretty
Right,
much.
obviously, but you say this is from like the 70s or whatever, so
Yeah,
take it with a grain.
basically, and Ned's supposed to be the Hobgoblin.
Okay, because I like the only Hobgoblin I really know is from the 90s cartoon.
Oh yeah,
The one that got voiced by Joker, Mark Hamill himself.
yeah.
The Hobgoblin I remember from anything, and it's like I don't remember his name being Ned. I think it was like his name was like Ted something, I think.
Yeah. Well, either way,
But yeah, like all the MCU Spider-Man movies though, they need to literally get permission to use any from Spider-Man's roster of characters.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Trent, you came from third place to second place. That's nice.
and I'm
Kind
not
of
gonna lie.
like kind of like how the Deadpool movie poked fun at how there's only 2 X-Men in the entire mansion.
We can only
I don't know.
we can only afford
Yeah. Like, funny how I always see you two here. It's a big mansion. It's almost like the studio couldn't afford another X-Man.
like
It's like-
Wolverine.
No, but
Yeah, so like it's basically that situation, right?
no, but I love how they poked fun of that later in the second movie. You've seen the second movie, right?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, well, have you seen the second movie, Mark?
Deadpool, no. I haven't seen any of them. I only know about them through memes.
What?
Hey, it's the Tesseract!
Really?
It's the
He loves the
Tesseract!
character, but he's
Hey guys,
Well,
look!
haven't
he
you
loves the
seen
character,
Deadpool?
Hey, look,
but he can't.
He has the
see.
Tesseract!
It's literally like one of the best movies made in the last 5 years.
He
How
doesn't
have
like.
you
gore.
not seen it yet?
He doesn't like gore.
Guys, look, Jet the Hawk, he has the Tesseract in his hand.
Oh my
He has
god!
the Infinity Stone in there.
Oh, they're just paperweights, though.
The Tesseract wasn't Infinity Stone, and they were
No, but I will say I do love that jab that the studio makes afterwards when Ryan Reynolds says that, and they have like the entire cast from what was it, X-Men, Dark Phoenix, the Dark Phoenix saga.
What happened? I never saw Dark Phoenix.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Dark Phoenix. I'm talking about, you know how they have the whole cast of like the Quicksilver and everybody. They do the whole joke with Deadpool is like saying, I was like, oh, it's like the studios can't afford us, and then you just see Beast closing the door.
So they're saying still can afford to.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that shot. Yeah, Sorry, the only bit I remember at the end of the movie was Deadpool literally removing his Wolverine.
You kind of cut out. You kind of cut out, dude. Can you say that again? That last part.
Deadpool removing X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh.
Oh, when he goes back in time to try to kill Hitler, baby Hitler. And he's just like, I can do this. I can do this.
That whole sequence was just hilarious. I was dying.
He's like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this.
Like, I can end it right now. And then, but the X-Men Origins though is fucking. It's like it's literally the scene from the movie, and then they just bang and shot.
My second favorite scene was the one when he kills Ryan Reynolds for doing the Green Lantern.
From doing the movie, yeah. Where he's like, it's like, this looks like it's gonna be a great script. This looks like it's gonna be great. Just shoot them in the head. No, it's like, no, that's not happening.
That's pretty much how the Deadpool game sorted itself out.
Yeah, the Deadpool game is fucking hilarious too.
I saw that ending and I was like, really? That's how you're gonna end? All right.
I don't remember the ending specifically, but the opening though is so fucking good.
Ending was him asking if it was the real bad guy this time, because there was a fake out twice.
He was fighting Mr. Sinister. I know that.
Yeah, and then Cable comes in out of nowhere and just nods, and then
it's the real one.
Oh,
cool!
Spectacular.
Yeah. The entire Deadpool game is just so hilarious, though.
Oh yeah,
and they got the guy that voiced him in Marvel's Capcom 3. So.
Hear that, Capcom? I'm gonna be in the next game, right? No. Little did Deadpool know. He for a single thing that day. Yeah, he's
got his own game. One that had no budget, apparently.
Well, didn't
that game didn't sell well.
Well, that also, but also didn't the developers didn't they go under?
I have no idea. I just remember that
I think that's why
one of the jokes in the game was that like shit starts getting trippy in the game. It's like, what's going on? What the hell's wrong with my game?
Deadpool, you popped too many explosions.
Oh, sorry, Deadpool. You see, we're running low on here. You see, we kind of spent it all on that previous level you did. I know it was just like a gag in the middle of the game, but it's just like
it's a running gag. Actually, they had to budget multiple ways, multiple times.
I don't remember the entirety, but
there was the sewer level.
Oh yeah, the sewer level was like, what the fuck is this? Sewers. Oh, dude! I was like, damn it!
I sent you.
Holy shit!
And that's making me love you.
I'm not gonna lie.
You can just keep slapping him too. It almost seems like he's not gonna run out of lines.
You know what his last line is, right? More playtime hours. Play like their life.
That's so fitting. That's so fitting.
I only watched it because I don't own a console that would play that game. But
I didn't play it either.
Well,
actually, my brother did rent it. Actually, he finished it while I was like asleep because he rented it for like 2 days, but he was only present for one more day. So he just blazed through it because he just had to see what kind of zany shit they did with
The only problem I
Deadpool.
heard that game had is that it felt really repetitive.
Yeah, the combat sucked.
But I
The
assume
comedy
that
was
it was
fun.
hardcore carried by its humor. That's the main reason why you bought the game.
Pretty much, yeah, that's exactly it. The game is mediocre at best,
Just like Deadpool.
but the writing and the humor is so fucking
I had to
hilarious.
restart this one. I screwed up.
Like it is worth the slog of playing it just to see all the jokes.
Just like Deadpool.
I watched SGV play that game, and I enjoyed every moment.
The one character I do want Marvel to actually make a good movie out of has to be Gambit.
A solo movie?
Oh, the French mutant.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah.
Magic Mike actor Charlie,
Channing Tatum.
yeah, was gonna do a movie about
Yeah.
Gambit, but then the rights
Does his number keep
got sold
calling?
to Disney.
Okay, I'll be right back.
The rights got sold to